We saw his keys in his wallet on the counter, so we knew he was home. And Jerry went outside as I was still searching our house, and I heard Jerry start screaming, "No, Derek, no." Why? And he yelled for me to call 911. And at that point, when I opened the back door, Jerry was dragging Derek from around the garage outside into a vehicle in our garage to take him up to the hospital, that Derek had shot himself. Derek wouldn't want to live if he couldn't be himself, and had every intention of, donating his organs. And the doctor sat with us and said that they had ran some additional testing, and there was brain movement. That they weren't sure of the quality of life he was going to have. That was on March 5th, 2014, and then from March 5th, 2014 through June of 2020, Derek underwent 58 facial reconstructive surgeries at Henry Ford. And that was our journey for years and years, was appointments and surgeries and hospital stays and, really being separated from our family. During the initial stay in 2014, we were there from March until May. And he was in really rough shape. He was on life support. In June of 2020, he had his 58th surgery. And COVID had broke out that year as well. So his surgery was initially scheduled for January of that year, got pushed back to June. And we were anticipating around a 16-hour surgery, and around hour 4, his doctor came out into the waiting area and had a very distraught look on his face, and I knew something was immediately wrong. And I just started crying, and he came and sat down with Jerry and I and said, surgery didn't go as planned, and there's really nothing more that I can do for him. And his only option left after 58 surgeries is a face transplant. Our first visit was to Cleveland Clinic. We went there a couple of times, met with the doctors there, and then wanted to get another opinion, and went back online and checked out Mayo in Rochester, Minnesota, and saw that Dr. Mardini had completed 1 face transplant. And I made a call out there and asked for a consultation appointment for us to bring Derek out to meet Dr. Mardini and to see if they could help us. And we did that in 2021. And then from there, that we knew after our first visit that that's where we were supposed to be.
I want to help others any way I can with my story. Whether it's just giving them advice or if they need someone to talk to, I'll be there to listen. Whether it's a school or a company, share my story and help people out.
I went running to Derek's bedroom, and I whipped open his bedroom doors and pretty much yelled that we have a potential donor. And he was pretty surprised himself and overwhelmed with that news, but just really a miracle that we had been waiting for. 85% of Derek's face has been replaced structurally with the donor's face. Jaws, teeth.
The only thing I have that's like mine is this eye right here.
Everything else, inside of his mouth, everything is the donor. So you can see the donor, it starts here and it goes right down through here. Everything up through his eye is the donor. This is the last time I'm actually going to touch this face. And we didn't know what the donor looked like. So we had no clue. So through the 60 hours of surgery, of course, as a parent, you're full of so many emotions of, of course, what things could go wrong, and knowing that they're literally removing your son's face and implanting another person's face with no clue to what he's going to look like, was very hard. Very hard. We walked in for the first time and we were just amazed. I mean, here this person, Derek, was laying there with a complete face again. And it had been 10 years since we had seen Derek with cheeks and lips and a nose and a profile and a face, and it was just a miracle.
I love my new face. The recovery went well. Mayo did a great job. Very satisfied with how I look right now. Video games, watching TV, hanging out with my family, my brothers, sister. I mean, going golfing with my brothers. Bowling, playing pools in the basement. Just the little stuff you take for granted. I mean, you don't realize it until you can't do it. Once you can do it, and you enjoy it a lot more. There's been a lot of ups and a lot of downs. I learned from the start, don't be negative. It's not going to get you anywhere. Always stay positive. I mean, the sun will rise again no matter what. Just keep a positive mindset and it will work out. Becoming a speaker, helping others, be working a 9-to-5 job. I mean, it's probably not possible with my vision, my medication, and everything. Any way I can help others, that's what I want to do.